My stepfather said I was too ugly to find love. I just married his boss. My stepfather Rick moved in when I was 13 and immediately made it clear I was ruining his perfect family aesthetic. Your mom's gorgeous, but you got your dad's unfortunate face, he'd say at dinner while my mom looked at her plate. Every single day was another comment about my face. Maybe if you smiled less, people wouldn't notice your teeth, he'd say. Your nose enters the room 5 minutes before you do. When I got asked to prom, he laughed for 10 minutes straight. How much did you pay him? He asked. Or is he blind? My date heard through the door and never showed up. My mom never defended me, just whispered that I should try to not antagonize him. Senior year, I stopped eating in front of them because Rick would say, you know, some people can pull off extra weight. You're not one of them. He'd point at models in magazines. This is what men want. You're what they settle for when they're desperate. When I got into college, he said, good thing they don't require headshots for admission. I worked 3 jobs to pay for school because he told my mom spending money on my education was throwing good money after bad genetics. He'd introduce me to people as my wife's daughter from her first mistake, and then add, as you can see, the apple fell far from the tree and then rolled into traffic. At my college graduation, which he only attended because my mom begged, he told his brother loudly, at least now she can afford plastic surgery. Maybe she can fix all of that. He gestured at my entire face, though some things even surgery can't help. That night, I packed everything I owned and left. My mom called crying, but I was done. He's just joking, she said. He doesn't mean it. I hung up. I got a job in marketing, started therapy, and slowly learned that Rick was wrong. My therapist asked me to look in the mirror and say one nice thing about myself every day. It took 3 months before I could do it without crying. 2 years later, at a conference in Chicago, I met Daniel at the hotel bar. He was funny and kind, and when he looked at me, he actually saw me. You have the most beautiful smile, he said. I noticed it from across the room. I literally laughed because I thought he was making fun of me. He looked confused. I'm serious. Your whole face lights up. We talked until 4 in the morning. He asked for my number. I gave it to him thinking he'd never call. He called the next day. We dated for a year before he proposed. He did it at sunrise on the beach. Said he wanted to start the newest day of his life with me. I said yes while sobbing. It wasn't until we were planning the wedding that I learned Daniel was the CEO of a major tech conglomerate. I need to invite some employees, he said, including this guy Rick Brennan from the Minnesota branch. He's been kissing my ass for years trying to get promoted. I froze. Rick Brennan? Daniel nodded. Yeah, you know him? I stared at my engagement ring. He's my stepfather. The wedding day came and I watched Rick walk in with my mom. His fake smile plastered on until he saw me in my dress at the altar. His face went white. Daniel noticed him and waved. Rick, glad you could make it. Rick stumbled forward like a zombie. This is your wedding? He stammered. Daniel pulled me close. Can you believe I convinced this gorgeous woman to marry me? I'm the luckiest man alive. Rick's mouth opened and closed like a fish. My mom grabbed his arm, her face red. Congratulations, she whispered. During the reception, Daniel gave a speech about how I was the most beautiful person he'd ever met, inside and out. When she smiles, the whole room gets brighter, he said. I fell in love with her the moment I saw her face. The whole room awed while Rick sat frozen at his table. Daniel then said, I also want to thank everyone from the company for coming, though I should mention there will be some restructuring next month. Some of you might be getting new positions. He looked directly at Rick. Some might be getting relocated to our North Dakota office. Rick's face went gray. After the speech, he cornered me by the bathroom. You did this on purpose, he hissed. You targeted him to get back at me. I smiled, the same smile he'd mocked for years. No, Rick. Daniel loves me. Turns out I wasn't too ugly for love, just too good for your approval. Rick got transferred to North Dakota the next month.